Yeah. Hello, can I be heard? Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can I be heard? Yeah, let's pray. Father, we thank you. We ask, Spirit of God, that you begin with us and teach us in Jesus' name. Amen. It's quite unfortunate that this month we have this major setback. I don't know, issues with the internet. Of course, the Wi-Fi is misbehaving, and we're not even informed. And I've been wondering. I don't know. Anytime I have a program, that is when this has to happen. I think it's a setback or maybe an attack. I don't know. Yeah, and Evelyn. So yesterday we started, and let me see if I'll be able to. We just continue. Please, can you all see the screen? Where I
Yes.
am, okay, good. Because right now where I am, if you test, I won't be able to see. So it's best you respond. So yesterday we were on forgiveness and reconciliation. And we're saying that partners are supposed to be quick to forgive and to seek reconciliation after conflicts, avoid prolonged resentment. And I was explaining that when issues happen, it is just natural. When something happens, you get pissed, you get angry, then bitterness begins to pile up. You understand? So if you don't resolve it amicably, if you don't actually ask for forgiveness, you how do you call it? You make peace. It piles up and it becomes something serious or difficult with time. So if we want to have a healthy marriage, we should be able to forgive easily and reconcile as soon as. Okay. So we go to the next point. Quality time together. When we talk of you prioritizing your relationship, it means that you will regularly spend quality time together. Okay. Now spending time together, it can be maybe through date nights. It can be maybe shared hobbies, do stuff together. If your hobbies maybe one person's hobby is swimming or table tennis or whatever, you just spend that time together with the person and you do it together. Or even your everyday activities. Okay, simple everyday activities. Maybe you are home together, you watch movies together, you cook together, you do house chores together, you do stuff together. You understand? So anything that would make both of you to be together, anything that would give you the platform or the room to see each other, to be together, to commune, to talk, to share stuff. That is something that builds a strong bond between couples. Another point, enjoy each other's company, or actually spending time together. And you try to maintain a strong relation. There are some people they are honest. You understand? There are some people when they go to work, that is their happy moment. Because when they come home, maybe one spouse, whether the husband or the wife, they don't give them the opportunity to be happy. Maybe the person, of course, some women they made themselves lioness. If you are, so the moment you are driving to their house, the moment you see your gate now, you know that I'm coming to meet this lioness again. So I meant to have made themselves like lions, So there is ha in the house. You understand? So you don't enjoy each other's company. You would prefer to be with strangers. You prefer to be with colleagues at work than being with your own spouse. You get it? Some people they are even happy when they travel because Charlie, it's better to be away and maybe talk on the phone than being with the person. Because marriage is supposed to be enjoyed. You understand? But you are home together. Of course, it is all about the cultural background and how people have been raised. Okay, yes, there are some people they've lived single lives together, all alone before meeting you. So how to really even blend, how to accept people into their life, especially the opposite side, is very difficult. But come on, the moment you are married, you forget that your single life. Oh. You learn to enjoy. Yeah, some of us we want to be seen with our partners always. You understand? Personally, I want my woman all over me everywhere. You know, everywhere like that touch everywhere. You want to be seen. That is how some people also want to be. Assuming you got married and then the woman is not like that, it will kill you, the man, or you, if it is vice versa, it will kill that interest. I've been with somebody for 10 years. You are there, but you are not. However happy, you get it. You try to do that. You don't see your partner as a stranger. And when you do that, you go to work and then, people, maybe the opposite says they rather try to make you enjoy their company. The person is all over you. They are all over you. You understand? You end up getting used to that and you even forget about your spouse. It's as simple as that. So couples have to learn this the hard way. You are married. You whatever it will take for you to enjoy your partner's company, do it. They are your priority. Please have it together. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello, yes, I can hear you, Dr. Fan.
Okay.
Hmm.
Like I said, because I'm using the
The sound is a bit
phone
muffled.
to share the screen, I think we're going back and we try and respond. So, Baba, what do you say?
Your sound wasn't too good. Your sound wasn't too good, but
Is it okay now?
no, I don't know if other people can hear you or it's just me.
No, it's the same here too. It's on and off.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Is it okay now?
Oh my God.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
So if you're not hearing me, kindly draw my attention. Okay, like I said, I won't be able to check the chat, but because I'm using the phone to share the screen. All right, so another thing is physical intimacy. We are talking about affectionate touch. Now, this whole thing we are talking about is things that would make your marriage healthy. Okay. And if the marriage is healthy, it means the church will also go on well or will do well. Do you understand? These are things that you have heard before. These are things we have been saying time and over again. And it means that it is necessary. means that it is important. You understand? It is possible, even though we may have dealt with a topic before or a point before. Maybe certain things we have said before, we might not say it again, or certain we've not said before, we'll say it today. Do you get it? Now, when we talk of a healthy marriage, the sad aspect about this is that we are on another point, affectionate touch, right? Physical intimacy. We talk about marriage, people when they are dating, you see them do all kinds of things, all sort of things, as if they are couples. But now that you have been given the green light, okay, you make your husband or your wife feel as if say there is no other person. People don't do it. Even people I don't know. The sad thing is when you were dating, that person is everything you wanted. But after marriage, I don't know. Yes, let's not always talk about the fact that it's an attack. The attacks are there. But some of these things you have to consciously do them. You have to make a conscious effort to make these things happen. Okay. When was the last time? Last time I was at the program, I was when was the last day I was asking the old people, when was the last time you kissed your husband or wife? They were all quiet. When was the last time you even said I love you to your partner? They were all quiet. When you grow, it doesn't mean that is the end of it. You understand? Affectionate touch, hugging, kissing, holding hands, all this thing, it fosters closeness. Do you get it? Me, I'm the type, I don't really care even if I'm in town, I'm in church, I wish to touch the back of my wife. I want to do that. But the point is, are you married to a woman who also loves that? Yes, some people are not a crazy type. So when it happens that way, then there is imbalance. It's not balanced. So you realize that then maybe you've married somebody that is not compatible to you. Do you get it? Yes, you may not be crazy. You may not be somebody who loves these things. But when you get married, you realize that this is what your partner loves. You do it for him or her. Please, are we following?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
You do it for them. Okay, you are married. Nobody, you owe nobody nothing. You are in the car. You are seated in the car, the two of you going somewhere. Me though, is it when I went to China, there's one beautiful thing about them. They value relationship, they value family. So we could be in school and then you be at the hostel, then you see these small boys and girls. I got it, they are some of them under they are 18 is okay. Each other. They don't even be in the guy's arm. Then we will be laughing. They'll just hold each other. They will be there like 1 hour. They are just standing there. They are like robots. So they are affectionate. It is beautiful. Yes, we are not encouraging promiscuity, but when you are married, this is what we are talking about. When you are married, if people are dating are doing this, then what about you married couples? You are sitting in a car, just the two of you going somewhere. It is just beautiful. You, the woman, you are not even feeling sleepy, but just put your head on your husband's shoulders. It is beautiful. Let that bond be there. Do you understand? Let that bond be there. That is the beauty of it. You see, when you do these things, you create a bond and a closeness that nothing can come in between you. You understand? But when you don't do this and you are gradually leaving a space, a vacuum for anything else to come in. You see, so whether you feel, of course, people, I don't know, the irony of it is, or when they are dating, people do all these things. Oh, they get married, then now you are shy. Your own husband, your own wife, you are shy. People can't even be naked in front of their spouses. They are shy. I mean, like, come on, we need to grow up. We need to grow up. Let there be this physical intimacy. Okay. Last time I watched a video and they said this is the best way to sleep as couples. And then the man was wearing a shirt and the woman entered the shirt. As in, so the two of them are wearing the shirts and they slept together. It's just for fun. Of course, yes, people, when they are sleeping, you touch them, they can't sleep again. But Charlie, this thing, you know, you know, was it, this a thought came to mind, but that interestingly, you are indirectly learning how to even bond with your child. Because when you
We can't hear you again.
Yeah, when you wake after marriage and you give house, especially when they are young, carrying the areas to say, "Mediba menechichi," then just between your baby and your husband or your wife, something on its own that you make.
Hello, I went off the internet again. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Yo, sorry, it went off. So let me bring back the. All right. So I was on the physical touch and all that. So you would have to make up your mind and learn this because you can't do away with it. You are there, your partner is not getting this, then maybe she goes to work or he goes to work and there is a colleague and low key indirectly the person is people when they are talking together then they want to touch you. The person is touching you. The more you are doing that, you are becoming comfortable. Okay, unfortunately you are becoming before you know then it leads to something else. Meanwhile, you have a husband at home, you have a wife at home that you don't want to touch, or you don't want them, or you don't touch them. You get it? The least moment you get, the least chance you get, be all over your partner. Let that touch be there. These things they bond. They bond. Let that touch be there. Feel free. Bible even said it. You have no authority over your body. The husband has no authority over his body.
To get into an Ivy League or top 25 university.
Please help me mute the one who is making the noise. The co-host. All right. Are we good?
Mm.
Are we
Yeah.
good? All right. So that is with the physical intimacy. So the sexual fulfillment. We are talking about a healthy home. Yes. A mutually satisfying sexual relationship that meets the needs and desires of both partners. You can't do away. That is one thing I've been saying. That when we talk of marriage, yes, companionship, but opposite sex being together, whether you like it or not, even if you don't have it in mind, sex will come. Now you have the license to do it. Okay, you have the license. I started father. See, it is so natural in a way that there are days you both may not even feel for it. You are not in the mood, but be expectant that any minute, any second, any hour, any day, your partner would want to do it. That you shouldn't deny each other the sexual pleasure that is in marriage. You get it anywhere you want to do it, anywhere you have the license, unless of course, yes, in public where people will see you. Of course, but I've had couples or I've heard stories, I've seen stuff that people are so crazy on the plane together, they go to the washroom, they have sex. Yes, it is what it is. People are traveling in cars, they are going there, they park somewhere, they have sex. It is what it is. You are married. Do you understand? You are in the house working together. Before you know, you have sex. In a day, you stay together. In a day, just in a day, before you know, you've had sex like 3 times. It's okay. There is nothing wrong. I have not seen or heard. Maybe you people can tell me that somebody has felt pain, or how do I put it? Or there is a burden. Somebody had a burden because they had sex. I would want to know. You understand? It brings all the pleasures, all the excitement. Do you get it? So people that are there, especially the one that is killing a lot of marriages, if the man does not touch, then there is no sex. And gradually it belittles the man. The thing is as if says, then he's the only one who wants to have it. No. Meanwhile, there are people out there when they see you alone, Bukra, they want to even sleep with you every minute. You're not your own spouse. You understand? Last time I saw something say, and then the woman said, they asked the woman, how do you feel when you see your husband? And the woman said, when I see my husband, the only thing that comes to my mind is I want to eat him. It is beautiful.
You understand? You are married. That craziness, that naughtiness, that is the sexual beauty of marriage. You get it? When you see each other, everything that would want to run through your mind is, yes, this is mine. I want to have this. I want to have her. I want to have him. It is beautiful. Always have in mind that without sex, there will not be any bond. Oh. That is why the Bible frown against it, because when you are not married and you are doing it, you are born into a lot of souls, a lot of spirits that you don't even know. Some that are even very, very dangerous. So it is meant to be for only you and your spouse, or only you and your husband, or only your wife. So the physical intimacy, as we talk about the touch, we are not forgetting about the sex. Make it a point. Yes, there cannot be timetable for sex. That is quite an error. You can't set a timetable for sex, but it shouldn't also come from one side. And one thing I want you to know also is that, yes, people had different, or they have different sexual orientation. Of course, some people have had a lot of they've been sexually active when they were single. Yes, maybe they've learned a lot of things, they've known a lot of things. Yes, some too they've known that, but the thing is in such a way so naturally that when you get there, you have the license, you have the legal right to do it. You it just come naturally. You begin to know it. Do you get it? And then fine, whatever that is there you don't like in sex, you talk about it nicely. You talk about it nicely, and gradually you begin to learn. Gradually you begin to pick up, and then you are both good to go. Okay, please. I hope I've been heard. I was talking in the air.
We can hear you.
All right. So adaptability and flexibility. So willingness to change. We are talking about healthy marriage. Willingness to change. Both partners are willing to adapt and make changes for the sake of the relationship. Willingness to change. There are some people they don't want to change. There are some people they don't want to change. And I will say there are some people and you would have to live associated with this. Okay. Maybe inwardly or inside or indoors, you would want to live with it, or in the public, you want people to see say you are living with it, but down there you are hurting. Please, we all don't know it all. We all don't know it all. People have learned wrong things from partners. People have, they have been wrongly oriented. They've learned a lot. They pick wrong information and all that, and you get married to them. It becomes hell for you. But you would also have to be willing. You learn your partner. You study your. You understand? Because if you really want a healthy marriage, yes, okay. As for me, I don't drink chilled water, but your partner loves it. If the chilled water does not kill you, you can learn to change. You can also change small. Let me also take small if it will kill me or not. There was a story of speaking in tongues, and then people were against speaking in tongues and blah blah. Then one day they said there was a village, they rear pigs there. So there was a law that nobody should rear pigs. If they get you, they will kill you or something. No, they shouldn't eat pork. There is a one man in the bush went to kill a pig, and he was roasting the meat, the pork seed, so the meat, and then the oil was on the hand, so he licked it. And I was like, the thing is nice. He managed to get a bite. Chew. It was nice. He ended up they were watching. He ended up stealing quite size, and then he ate. The long and short is that what you have not tasted before, you wouldn't know whether the thing is nice or not. After that, he went to tell the king that, Charlie, the pork people say we shouldn't eat the thing, go and eat and see. And that simple thing has made the whole village to begin to eat pork. People who have not tasted speaking in tongue before think speaking in tongue is barbaric or is chanting. No, it's because they don't know. I have pastors who practically condemn it. They will quote scripture, tell you that they say if you are speaking in tongue, they will say, oh, we know all these things. Do you get it? It's the same way. Your husband does something, your wife does something. You've not done the thing before. You don't know how the thing. You don't outright condemn it. You should be willing to also change. You should be willing to adapt to it. Do you get it? Many things, maybe lifestyle, many things. The person does this and all that. You should also change so that both of you can flow along. Now, another aspect of the change that I want to talk about is things that you used to do as an individual. Maybe to you it works for you, but when you get married, it may not work again. So you would have to learn it the hard way. There is one thing, like I said, orientation. That is what we have learned. That is what I have learned. In the room where the bed is, I have learned as a child that the man sleeps at the entrance. It is a way of you protecting the wife so that she wouldn't, not as if she will fall or something, but this in has spiritual implications. One thing I've also learned is that in the home, usually in the night or in the morning, the last person to open or close the door, especially close the door, should be the man. He's the head of the house. Spirit lives there. Spirit is not that strong because proven scientifically or anything, but yes, oral tradition, these things we know them. They are things that are being practiced. But when we got married, my wife, she sleeps closer to the wall. She can't sleep. If she lies closer to the wall, it was a hard blow to me. Like I have never had some. But Charlie, 5 years, I don't sleep at the entrance. She does. Unless of course we are the place that we are sleeping in the bed is in the middle. So we are even planning maybe after building our bed will be in the middle. There is no wall. Nobody sleeps whether closer to the wall or not. You would have to be willing to change. If I sleep beside the wall or closer to the wall or not, will I die? Please, are we following? Hello?
I
I will not die. So you would have to learn it the hard way. Please be talking in. I can't see whether I'm being heard or not. Okay. Problem solving together. So challenges are approached as a team with a collaborative mindset towards finding solution. Now, there's no adaptability and flexibility. When an issue happens, in marriage, whether it is from one party, whether it's from work, whether it's individual, I mean, it concerns only one person. Bible says in Matthew and even Genesis that the two of you and Mark that the two of you become one flesh. You understand? So whatever problems that affect the husband affects the wife. Whatever problem that affects the wife affects the husband. There's one thing I told my wife before that when I was dating, me, my strength is my tongue. It's not as if I curse people, oh, but when I was dating, I remember certain things happen. You know, people did certain things to me, and I go to prayer and I cry and I do things. And Charlie, God fights them for me. Yes, not only relationship, even people. I remember in JSS, we were playing ball one afternoon. One guy did something. I said something. Charlie, right after the third break, the thing happened. So all those, and then I realized that I'm not just that ordinary. Oh. I need to be careful with my tongue. Yeah, the point I want to make is that there are times things will happen, and you are so bitter, like you want God to show the person something for you. But you see, I have learned it the hard way. And since I got married, I have never even wished my wife any bad or evil. Meanwhile, of course, I can. Even as a pastor, you can. I've seen pastors. I've seen commentaries that a one was a thorn in the flesh of the husband. God called this person to work, and he prayed, and God just took the person away or made something happen again. You understand? The point is, yes, but this to guide myself. That see, whatever happens to my wife, it happens to me. So there is no way I'll wish her.
network is good.
Unless of course she want to keep it to herself, that you have no idea. Even that one, Bukra, is something wrong with you. Just common testing, yeah, you get it. So for a healthy marriage, together, you don't. Is it okay now? Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Why did you lie?
Please, can I be heard?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. So going forward, we need to people have to get a Wi-Fi for me, so that anywhere I am, I can use Wi-Fi. If you have to get our programs running. Anyway, so we are on the next one. We're talking about healthy marriage. So another one is financial harmony. Financial harmony. So you share financial goals together, agreement on financial priorities, budgeting and spending habits. Okay, please. Am I being heard now?
Yeah.
Okay. So in some marriages, everything they do as far as money is concerned is individual. Nobody knows about it. You see, the danger with this is that you can't be trusted. For me, yes, usually I use my marriage as an example because that is where most of the experiences are coming from. My wife knows about everything. I know about everything. As far as finances are concerned, when she doesn't have money, I know. When I don't have, she knows. When you don't have money, your wife knows you don't have money. Sorry to use the word sensible. A sensible and a sensitive wife wouldn't go asking you for money or wouldn't go pressuring you that because the person knows you don't have. It doesn't also mean that when you, of course, yes, women are women. If they know you have low key, they would ask indirectly. Yes, yeah, that isn't ruled out, but it doesn't mean that when you have that is when they ask you things. But the point is, you don't keep things to yourself. Your budgeting, your whatever, your spending habit, how you do things, what kind of person are you? You understand? Usually, me when I'm not with my wife, I don't spend much. Okay, because I made myself in a way that yes, I'm a guy. Certain things I can handle, I can go. But if you are with your partner, a woman is a woman. You should be prepared that you will be spending. It is what it is. You understand? So if you want your marriage to be that healthy, financially, you don't leave things to yourself. You don't keep things, sorry to use the word, leave. You don't keep things to yourself. This is how you use your money. This is how you, no, 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 no. It has to be a collective idea. How you spend things, anything you want to buy. My wife doesn't buy anything on it without letting me know. And same here. Even if it is her, whatever she would want you to know. That is the beauty of it. You understand? And we don't behave in a way that this is my money. This is personally my money. In as much as I have told myself that my wife's money is her money. My money is our money. Yes, for peace to reign. Not that she'll give me a problem or anything. There are a lot of money as far as my finances is marriage in marriage is concerned. There are a lot of marriages. This is I'm saying to be debatable to them because they don't practice it. You understand? People don't even have joint accounts. People don't know their spouse's ATM cards. It's actually a wrong practice. If the two of you are one, should money separate you? If you are saying now the two shall become one flesh, should marriage separate you? Yes, the world is bad. The world is spoiled. People have had joint accounts and then one person runs away with the money and all that. Yes, those things happen, but those people are unbelievers. I call them so because a believer, somebody who fears God and your marriage is built on Christ. Come on, should this really happen? You understand? So couples who don't have even joint account, you would want to give it a try. It helps. You want to give there should be an account that it is for both of you. Everybody puts something in it. It is for financial if you want to have a healthy marriage. Now, financial transparency, I think it's almost the same thing. We have open discussions about finances and joint decision making regarding financial matters. We usually talk about these things. We are saving money. We know what we are saving the money for. There is transparency, there is opening. We know what we want to use it for. You understand? Nobody hides anything. The only thing that you can hide, as far as money is concerned, is that you are saving the money secretly to buy something for your spouse. As for that one, they won't get angry. Do you get it? As for that one, imagine me saving secretly to buy a car for my wife. If I buy the car, she will not get angry. She will enjoy it. But imagine you saving money secretly to go and do a business she has no idea and the business backfires. So we fire on the mountain. Because when it backfires now, you come and tell her. At least you should both discuss it when it backfires. Both of you have agreed to it. Do you understand? So financial harmony is very key. So now we look at some practical steps to foster healthy in the church. We are almost done. We look at some practical steps to foster healthy marriages in the church. Now, premarital counseling, I have a lot of people that are married, they have no counsel. They say, Reverend, we've not done any counseling, we just got married. And I don't know how and why pastors do that. People have not had counseling, and you just marry them. You people need to be careful. And you need to be careful where you get married. There are some churches, they are not registered. The pastor is not gazetted. You are not known. I had a lot of, how do I put it? Marriage invite to bless my. I had a lot things all down because sitting with the church. I don't have a church that is registered. I'm not gazetted. You understand? Of course, when I got ordained, I could get gazetted, but I don't want to be gazetted with that organization. I want to be. Now that's why I'm going into ministerial formation now to be with EP Church. Do you get it? I had a lot. Recently, there was one in April. I even told the person I'll get back to you. I never did. But I realized they got married. It's bad. It's pressure. I forgot to let them. You see, so you should have foundational preparation. You understand? There are tools that couples need to have, which will help them build strong marriage. So please ask for counseling. Make it a key, make it a point premarital, and make sure that you have it. There are things you think you know. There are things you think you know, but trust me, you don't know. Until they talk about it, you realize that hey, this thing I don't know. And yes, the counselors you need to choose your counselors right. You need to choose. I've had instances where people tell me this is what my counselor said, and I say, really? It is bad. The counselors will lie to you.
Mm.
Some of the counselors will use their personal experiences to tell you things. Somebody one I heard before, like there is no privacy in marriage. No, how did the person say? They said no. He said there is privacy in marriage. A counselor, a pastor as well. Let me just say a pastor. If I mention a particular, the church. I don't want to, but let me just say a man of God. There is privacy in marriage. Your phone is for you. Now I'm like, really? That's what the pastor to breed, or what are you trying to grow in the marriage? See, it's not as if anybody is hiding anything, no. But for the fact that I know, say my wife have access to my phone, it guides me. I know what and what to do and what not to do. Do you get it? You are there, you are in the house. Sometimes I'm away and I'm like, today something happens and nobody can get access to my phone. They should just number and call her and give her some of the things she needs to learn. So certain things people tell me I can't tell my wife. She doesn't need to know. It doesn't mean I'm hiding things. Okay. But trust me, we talk. We don't hide anything. There's nothing like privacy. There's nothing like privacy. And these things you get to know them through counseling. Now, biblical principles, teaching couples to base their marriage on biblical truth. There are things in the Bible, things that the Bible says that you need to also learn. What the Bible is saying is what you need to learn, not what the world is saying or what the society is saying. Enrichment programs. There are a lot of workshops tomorrow, for instance. Tomorrow, for instance, okay, programs to learn. I also listen to marriage seminars online, and the beauty of it is that sometimes they say the thing like, "Oh, this," and I say, like you just affirm the fact that what the person is saying, like, "Oh, is correct," and some to the lie. Then I had the opportunity to what the person is saying is not true. Do you get it? So, as couples, if you want to have a healthy marriage, make sure once a while you go for seminars. And the church can actually even bring this on board. The churches can. Last Wednesday, we had the Light Cathedral. They had a topic, responsibility of spouses. And after everything, realized that the people need it in the church. Do you get it? So it shouldn't always be about preaching. I realized this weekend. We were saying it last time. Please, can I be heard?
Yes, sir.
I noticed this weekend, and it's quite annoying. Unless, of course, it's prophetic, it is preaching, people will not come. Because they say it's marriage seminar, people will not come. But trust me, if you have a good home, if you have a healthy marriage, you may not even need to pray more. Are you aware? If you have a healthy marriage, you may not even need to pray more. I'm not saying prayer is not good. But people are so concerned about prophetic nights. If it is prophetic, you come and see we are 30, we are 40. But if it's married, I don't even know that it's online, but I'm sure we are not up to 10. unless you want to prove me wrong, because I can't get it. So, there's how many
Me,
are- is that who is unmuted, please? How many are we now?
We are
9.
9. You see, so I'm right. You are not even up to 10. But this is it. And you know the sad thing. These are the same people that will come to you. Now my relationship is that. But do you come for these seminars? Me, I am planning by the grace of God when we are giving a church, we would have more of these teaching topics. As for the prophetic and whatever, it is something that is it is there. It even through our teaching we prophesy, but you don't know. It's because you are not smart. Observe. You understand? You need these things. Works. Your church members, no, you can't say receive it and do that. See them still take for granted. Seminar. If you want to have a healthy a marriage. Okay, so regular teaching and preaching on marriage. I think I just talked about that. Yeah, you can have sermon series. What it means that you have series addressing topics related to marriage, love, and the family line. For example, our third years at school now, they're having something called Family Week. This 1 week, they have topics. People will come and talk to them because some of them will commission on the second Sunday. Second is Sunday, yes. And some will commission on 23rd, I think Methodist and EP. You see, so they will take them through these things. They are serious. As a church, you can have a series, maybe sex in marriage. You talk about it for 6 months or 6 weeks. You know, you teach people when you have regular teaching, and maybe your sermon centered on marriage. Because Charlie, after the church is marriage, or after marriage is the church. These two they synchronize. So we need to also do that as a church if you want to foster a healthy marriage. Of course, the same thing. There is a biblical principle teaching couples to base their marital journey on biblical truths. Okay. And then, yes, support groups and counseling services. This ones, it's not really so much in Africa, not to talk of even Ghana. It's something I'm thinking of bringing on board. If God give us life and resources. One of our lecturers said something that in the US, they would organize a marriage seminar in a hotel. Okay. Hotel, like people are booked,
Mhm.
people are
I put
you
my
turn
faith
up.
in Jesus.
registered and all that. So
Hello. Nimeganyalike so.
Wife, are you
when
not
you
with him?
come, everything that you are taught, then you go on break, you go and practice. Do you get it? Maybe they are teaching on sex. They come and teach you things, and then you go into your room and go and do your things. Are you following? Am I on again?
Yes,
Hello?
yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I put my faith in Jesus.
We've lost you again.
To the ground. My hope and firm foundation. You never let me down. I put my faith in Jesus. My anchor to the ground. My hope and firm foundation. You never let me down. I put my faith in Jesus. My anchor to the ground. My hope and firm foundation. You never let me down. I put my faith in Jesus. My anchor to the ground. Mm-hmm. 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 My ankle to the ground. You never let me down. I put my faith in Jesus. My anchor to the ground. My hope and firm foundation. You never let me down. My faith in Jesus. My anchor to the ground. My hope and firm foundation. You never let me down. I'll put my faith in Jesus. My ankle to the ground. I hope and firm foundation. You never let me down. And put my faith in Jesus. My ankle to the ground. My hope and firm foundation. You never let me down. I put my faith in Jesus. My ankle to the ground. My hope and firm foundation. You never let me down. I put my faith in Jesus. My anchor to the ground. My hope and foundation. You never let me down. I put my faith in Jesus. My hope and firm foundation. My hope and firm foundation. You never let me down. I put my faith in Jesus.
Hey, this network issue be.
It's serious though.
Hey, I trust me make me fukakalo.
Nka jo fi dem lafi.
Mile overhead. The
Oh,
Wi-Fi was stable throughout the week. Just yesterday.
Nyatefe.
I was surprised. Just yesterday, no. Wi-Fi decide where I off.
Oh, yeah, banana. Love member app me ko mi na gbe se do mi okay. Ko be gbe ya ko wale fudele.
Then come and use my phone.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Dr. Fan.
Yeah, so let me use my wife's phone. The thing has refused to connect. So, where was I? Okay, so yeah, where did you even hear up to? Hello.
Yes.
Where did you hear me up to?
Support system.
Yeah, okay, the support groups and counseling service. So I was saying, say, with time, I'm even planning to have a program like this. So one of our lecturers said in the US, they had a seminar, and then, when you book, they will get a hotel. The seminar will be at the hotel. So they will teach you stuff, and when you're on break, then you go and practice. Do you get it? For instance, they'll teach you about sex, certain techniques and skills and all that. So on break, you and your husband will just go to the room. You paid for it, you go and enjoy yourself. But in Ghana, we don't have the support groups. In the US, especially outside, you see people who have issues, people who are drug addicts, there are support groups, they meet and discuss and talk about all those things. So we need to create space for couples to share experiences and support each other. That is one way to foster a healthy marriage as far as the church is concerned. Please, are we together?
Yeah.
Okay, so some of the challenges to marital health in the church, one is cultural pressure. Okay, societal norms and expectations that conflict with biblical teachings on marriage. Yes, the society has its own standard. Society has its own thing that is, it is what the society does, it is what and blah blah blah. And it becomes a conflict. You understand? In the society, maybe the society will tell you that in Ghana, women don't wear trousers. So the moment your wife wears a trouser, hey, there you woman, you are wearing trouser. When people talk about this, especially in the church, you are in trousers and you're in the church. Then I ask them that, do you wish to travel abroad? They say yes. Okay, I pray when you travel abroad, it should always be winter. And go and wear long dress and skirts and let us see. You see, society knows this, and it's all about culture. Where you are, what is done there, it can influence or affect how you do your things. So these pressures can bring challenges to marriages. Okay, or in a society we don't do this. In our culture, a man must not touch a woman's pants. He must not wash a woman's pants, but the man can remove the pants and have sex. Is that not stupidity? Yes, society will give you unnecessary pressure. Meanwhile, you can do it. So if your wife is pregnant, you can't wash her pants. If your wife is pregnant, you can't take care of her. Do you get it? So these are challenges. And then one thing is also the personal struggles. Personal struggle. People have personal struggles, and this can be a challenge. This can be a challenge. The person is struggling with his or her own issues and stuff. You see, and they don't talk about it. This one is personal. Forgetting that as far as the two become one, even though you think it's a personal stuff, it will affect the other. Then there will be issues. Another one has to do with spiritual warfare, which we all know. We all know. We need to recognize that the enemy seeks to destroy marriages, which of course we know is a reflection of Christ in the church. As for that one, yeah, it's something you cannot run away from. So Bible says we are aware of their devices. So if you know the devil wants to destroy marriages, then you should also do things. So be ready to combat it. Be ready to fight it. You don't just sit there and say, oh, this one is like this. No, some of the things, yes. At the end of the day, every evil thing, every evil, every bad thing that happens, the devil is the architect, he's the founder, he's the father of it. But you see, the same devil can use your attitude, the same devil can use your character, the same devil can use your lifestyle to destroy your home. You understand? So we need to pay attention to this. So how do we overcome this challenge? One, prayer and spiritual warfare. Encouraging couples to pray together and engage in spiritual disciplines. As for the prayer, dear, you can't do away with it. Some of them you have to go into warfare. And then community support, which I said is usually not even here. But then you must have it should be in a way that there should be a first, how do I call it? The church environment, no, it has to be made in a way that couples feel supported and valued. You understand? In the church, I'm not sure we have I've not seen. In the church, there should be groups, unions, couples this and couples this. So once a while you have a platform, you all support each other, you all talk about stuff, you all have programs, dinner nights and all those. It's beautiful. You don't just stay there and picnic before the whole church you meet. Even Christmas, I'm just glad they will not even give you Fanta and biscuits. You see, so the church environment has been made in a way that couples feel supported and they feel valued. That is a way to overcome these challenges. And the last one, continuous learning. So you encourage couples to continually seek growth and improvements in their marriage through books, seminars, and counseling. When you get married, that's not the end. There must be continuous learning. You must every day learn. You see, anybody, sorry to say, any serious spouse or any serious spouse, if you are there once a while, you go maybe on the net. Okay, yes, you are, sorry to say, you are educated. If you are not, you can. There are other ways, as I say, books or seminars or counseling. You can ask, okay, how do I make my wife happy? How do you make a woman? You learn. You are learning things. You bring new things on board. You understand? You bring new things. You try to be innovative. Last time I think our coach talked about eating every day now is banku and pepper. Every day banku and pepper. There is nothing wrong. But the next time your husband is expecting banku and pepper, by the time he opens the plate, it is banku and pepper, but it's green sauce. Do you get it? It's green sauce. Those are like, wow. Every day is banku and pepper and then ajuate, abobi. Every day. So as he's coming home now, he knows that abobi do peka. I'm coming to eat abobi again. But you open the plate now, it's abobi, but you fried it. You fried it, or in fact, you even put it in flour and fry. So there is, it's crispy on ya. It's crispy. Do you get it? Like KFC. It's innovation. So you choose, wow, today there's different. People, these things are simple. They are basic, but we refuse to learn. You see, so if you want to have a healthy marriage, which you at the end of the day help the church to grow, be innovative, do things, do crazy things that will amaze. As we are talking here, my wife is here fixing her hair, doing things. I'm watching her. Yeah, pull out all tonguing machine, every doing things that would have gone to the salon and will pay like 200 cedis. She's doing it herself, and tomorrow she will wait and she will look sweet. When I post her, then people will watch and be jealous. But she's been innovative. They see that thing. So you learn this, and you don't become a boring wife, you don't become a boring husband. You continue to learn, because marriage is a long and a lifetime journey. Okay, so in conclusion, healthy marriages are vital for the thriving of the church. They provide stability, model Christ's love, and enhance the church's ministry and outreach. So we are all encouraged to invest in our marriages. We are all encouraged to support one another. And we are all encouraged to seek God's guidance in building strong and healthy relationships. So by submitting to one another out of reverence for Christ, as instructed in Ephesians 5:21, the church can experience the fullness of God's design for community and family. All right, so thank you for listening, and God bless you. So we will now take questions, or if there are any contribution or suggestion, you can bring them on. Then we close for today. God bless you all.
Okay, so I have a contribution. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll just put it across and we'll know how to categorize it. So I think like all these things you are describing, that is how marriage is supposed to be. I mean, why should you be married and you can trust your husband with your body, but you can't let them have access to your phone? It's very ridiculous, honestly. But I think that the reason why these things are very predominant now in most marriages is because people are marrying for the wrong reasons. Honestly, I think that is what I've realized. A lot of people are just marrying for the wrong reason, and people are not giving themselves to studies, to knowledge, to understand what marriage really entails. So I think that is one major factor why people are getting married, but they are not all in the marriage, and they have all these very funny parameters and beliefs. So that is what I wanted to share. And
Okay.
yeah, that's what I wanted to share.
Are you done?
Yes, I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. All right. You are right. All you said is true. People are married for the wrong reason. So when they get there and then they are hit with the reality, then it becomes a struggle and a problem for them. So that is, God bless you. Is there any other question or any contribution? The married ones, you can share with us. At least you are all married. The one who is not married has given a suggestion. Now you the married ones, what are you doing? But very soon we'll be going to Fafa's wedding, so people should prepare.
Amen.
Yeah.
Start saving dollars. We'll be traveling.
Amen. Okay, and I think one more thing one more thing I wanted to say is, I think it's maybe it's going to be an unpopular opinion, but one thing I've realized from talking to some of my other single friends is that the reason why people, like you said, probably when it comes to this kind of meeting, people are not showing up. From what some of my friends have shared with me, like single friends, they are just tired of hearing about marriage, because they are like, every day we learn about marriage. Like sometimes they just want to a break. They don't want to hear about it. This
They
is
don't
something.
have an excuse.
No, I mean that is their excuse. Like they are tired of hearing about it, because one for example, she told me, like, Fafa, I've looked at the number of books I've read about marriage, this, but she knows people who know nothing about marriage and they are married. So the next time I was sharing about marriage, I was just like, she's not interested. Like for now, she just need a breather. She's taking a break from everything marriage.
The
Like
the
that.
the Yeah, you see, the truth of the matter is that people have made the wrong choices. People had the wrong orientation, and when things backfire, they feel say, "Charlie, I'm hearing Christ not working." Of course, there are people who have prayed for 100 years. I'm just exaggerating. They pray for 100 years. God has not answered, so there is no God. Do you get it? It's the mindset. Those people that think say, okay, married people are having bad marriages and blah blah blah. What about the people who have good marriages? Why don't they learn from them? This fella McAfee and medical whatever issue. You see the way they have done their thing. The orientation, how they started, when they started, some of us we know how it will end. You see, and these are people that people look up to. So if the church has refused, that is why I am building a model marriage by the grace of God. That at least, Charlie, I know I have a number of people who look up to me. So, and yes, people secretly, privately, they admire my marriage. They want to learn things and all that. Yeah, so when I know people are looking out to me, I want to be a good example to them. Do you get it? If you are tired of listening to marriage and this, that, then are they tired of listening to the word of God? So it's orientation. People will always say things just to get away. Anyway, that is them. But whether you like it or not, unless of course you want to be a monk or you are not going to get married, then that is what you don't want to hear. Because the time will come, you would have said, I had this free of charge, I didn't go. Now you pay for it, or even look for counselors you will not get. So as these things come, you are not paying anything. No, nobody was charged. Just come and listen, Keke. Whether you are tired or not, one day, God will speak to you. So that is the rate. Evelyn, God bless you. All right. So is there any other question, anything you want to know? We've said a lot from yesterday to today. The internet was quite messy, but is there anything bothering anybody's mind you want to ask or you want to share? It looks like it's only Papa and I who have been talking.
The married people should talk.
They are being selfish. Don't mind them.
Mm.
I'll call names. Those who are married, please say something so that we can just close. If you can, okay. Gloria has run away. I'll go and give the food in her room. Okay, so if there is none, so basically that is it. Yes, we want to have a church. When I say a church, I'm not talking about Jen, but I want to have a group of people who worship God. And you see, it's not only about pray for my health, pray for money, pray for this, but their marriages are working. Do you get it? This thing is not easy. If you don't have a good home, your whole life is distorted. You understand? So we need these things. Once a while, you need these things. You need to talk about it, whether you are married or not. You need to learn these things. It is good that you are already armed. You understand? You're already equipped. Uh-huh. So when you get to the battlefield, you know the skills, the techniques, and things to use, and it helps. So we thank God, whether we like it or not. Next year we'll have it again. If we liked one, we can only be 5 online. Even if it's 3, we will still do it. And because these things we do is not because it's not from our mind alone, but it's God that is leading us to do it. So God bless you. God bless you. So we'll take the announcement and then maybe close for today.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Fan, for taking us through this 2 days of teaching on marriage. And I'm glad to know that the platform is full of married people. We the single things are not much. So we've taken notes. And next month is our anniversary month. We are 4 years next month. So next month's program is a very special one. I don't think anyone here should miss next month's event. So it's starting on 28th of June through to 30th of June. So the last 3 days of next month, we are marking our 4th anniversary with Dr. Fan, Prophet Livingston, who is a very good friend of this ministry. And we have a surprise as well. We have a surprise. We have, I don't know, Dr. Fan, should I tell them?
Yeah.
Dr. Fan, should I tell them the surprise?
Sure.
Okay. And
Yeah,
also,
you can. Because we'll post the flyer, so they will show.
Definitely. Okay. So in addition to Dr. Fan and Prophet Livingston, who will be taking us to anniversary, we also have Ghana's most beautiful queen, Queen Selom Gada. Yes, we have GMB Queen who will be with us here. So please, there's no excuse. Everybody has something in there. Even if it's prophecy that you want, Prophet Livingston will be with us. If it is teaching, our own powerhouse, Dr. Fan and his wife will be here. And also, we are bringing something more diverse. We are bringing the beauty queen, the reigning Ghana most beautiful, to come and share some of her life lessons with us. So please, this one, party, no excuse. Please, all of you, mark it 28th to 30th of June. Let's mark it on our calendars and attend. Thank you. Yeah, and of course, we'll be having our weekly midnight call on Wednesdays, 11:30 p.m. It hasn't changed. So let's take notes. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Secretary. So the program, the breakdown, it will go this way. Usually we have movie nights and health talk and all those talks. But this time it's been 4 years. So the first day will be an open forum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Be an open forum. So we want to talk about the challenges, the successes we had, the ups and downs, how the suggestions you want to bring about what do you think we should do. So it will be an open forum. The flyers will be shared, then we'll see. And the second day will be the time with Queen Selom, as Secretary has said. And then the last day, which is the 30th, will be a crossover. We are trying to see if we can bring back our crossover. So that will have Prophet Livingston being with us. Okay. So God bless you. God bless you so much. Papa, when did we pay for the Zoom? Was it in June?
I think so. I've lost count. Yeah.
I would think I will go and search. I just remember that uh, Zoom will be expiring soon. This time around, we don't want Papa to pay. We don't want Papa to be the one to help. So anyone who would want to support us, you help us so that we subscribe again, so that we keep going. Papa has been helping for the past years. Let her coins also rest this time around. Okay. It's a special appeal. Me, I don't ask, but today they are asking. Just letting us know. Even 4 years, maybe you want to thank God for the network. If it has really been a blessing to you, you are free. We are not stopping anybody. So God bless you all and thank you so much. And tomorrow we have a program in Ho. Those who are in Ho, we is even in Ho here. Okay, those who are in Ho or closer to Ho, you can come. We have a marriage seminar tomorrow at housing.
Wow, that's
If
nice.
you really want to come, just get in touch. I'll get a location for you. Okay, so God bless you.
and we share the grace together.
Mm.
The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, the fellowship of the Spirit, be with us now. God bless you all, and always feel free to get in touch anytime you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Mm.